Hello there. Today we will be reviewing the G&G M4 GR15 Raider Blowback Rifle tan version. So let me start off with what the package comes with. When you first get the gun in the box, you should see, well, first, the box, the regular G&G box with the flashy picture of the gun. On the back, you got some places where they sell their products and the blowback mechanism. So in the box, it comes with the gun, the 300 round high capacity mag, this spacer thing that goes in the crane stock, but I find that when you put the battery in, you don't actually have space to put this in the stock. So that's just me. Maybe it's because I use it on the short position, not really long, so that's probably why. I guess this would be if you had it more extended, but I don't, so can't really use that. This jamming slash unjamming slash cleaning rod, and two manuals. Now I only have one, so I'm not going to be able to show you the other one, but this is one of them. It's got some instructions, it's got a nice rundown of the gun, the parts list, which will come in handy if you need to buy replacement parts, the sight, additional parts, crane stock, and on the other side shows you how to install the battery, how to put the BBs in, basic stuff, how to change the safety, the hop up, and things like that. So I guess it's pretty useful. Not really much. Second. So this gun ranges from around 320 to 350 FPS. Sorry about that. And you should be able to get about 180 to 200 feet with it, depending on how you use your hop up. The barrel length is 10 inches, 26 centimeters. The mag is metal, 300 round. Only comes with one, which kind of sucks, but the overall length is about 30 inches, I believe, somewhere around that range. The battery is located in the stock, but I seem to be having troubles with mine once you install the battery, because as you see, once I put it all out, since I like to put it at the shortest position, right now I'm actually not having problems with it. So I guess it's kind of good, but usually when I'm trying to put it back in, it'll stop about there, and I have to push it in order to get it back. And I guess it's because of like the wires, maybe, or maybe just the battery. But yeah, and also with the stock, in order to remove the battery, there's these two flaps, which I find actually pretty difficult to push and not very easy if you're trying to do it mid-game. So what I usually do, I just kind of pull it, and that way you can also take, I'm not sure what this is called, but it goes right here and covers it. You can also take that out with you. So yeah, and then it uses a nunchuck battery with the crane stock, and I suggest a 9.6 volt battery, not anything lower, but I guess you can use one. I suggest 9.6. So let me just put everything back in real quick. Make sure everything's nice and snug. Oh, 1 second. Everything back in there, and then should be good to go. This gun does feature does come with a removable sawed-off carrying handle. This is what it looks like. You can change it, adjust it for windage and elevation. I just don't use it since, I have the NC Star sight here, which is, I'll put a review on that. It's very nice. I like it. It does have the crane stock, which I already showed you. It does have plastic upper and lower receivers, but they are very nice plastic, very, very nice plastic. I've dropped this gun very many times on soft ground, hard ground, and I see no major damages whatsoever. Might be a slight paint damage right there, but it's probably actually from having this metal flap just hit it every time. So yeah, and then So that's overall, that's the only damage I really have on this gun. It is very, very well built, and high quality. It's actually, for a $200 gun, I really like this gun. So, it is electric blowback, which I can show you that right now. Make sure I have nothing in it, which I don't. But very nice. Now, most people think that the gun has an issue when they're shooting it and it only goes back maybe like that. That's actually because it's not shooting any rounds. It actually uses the round to go back farther. I can't really show you that right now since I don't have anything in it, and I don't want to be shooting my window though. So, but it does go back farther when you actually have rounds in it. So that's one thing you might want to take notice of. It does have a full metal gearbox. The battery and charger is sold separately with this gun, which kind of sucks, but you can't do anything about it. So you have to get out. I guess it is kind of a plus because the chargers that most guns do come with are extremely crappy and can blow up your house. I am just over exaggerating, but they are bad because they just keep charging and charging your battery, and it does ruin your battery over time. I actually had one of my batteries catch on fire when I first started airsoft because I didn't know that those chargers were bad, and didn't turn out very well. But yeah, so I recommend getting a smart charger. I have a $30 smart charger and it works perfectly, so you don't need to go out buy some $100 smart charger. It's fine. So and one thing I do have to say about this gun, it has amazing accuracy. This thing is nice. I would recommend changing to a Type bore barrel though, because I have noticed on automatic the BBs tend to spread out as you're shooting and go in like small area different places, but overall I guess that's kind of a plus, because if you're shooting at a certain person and like it's going all around them, I guess they'll feel it here, here. So if they don't feel it here, they'll probably feel it here because they have the vest on, So I guess it's always a plus too if you're shooting in the face, because they get up here, things like that. But overall, it does have a very good accuracy. The safety selector switch is phenomenal. I like it a lot. It's definitely not going to move around while you're moving around, running through branches. It's going to stay in place very nicely. This does not have a functioning bolt catch, which does kind of suck because I'd like to go like this and just be able to do the M4 slap thing, and then it'll go back. But whatever, doesn't really matter. It is just airsoft, So whatever. And yeah, I really like this gun overall. It's very nice. I'd recommend it to anyone either just getting into airsoft or, very experienced with airsoft. It is only $200, so that's very nice. Although I know on Airsplat, I was kind of a stupid head and got it at a store local for $210, but I know on Airsplat they do have it for $180, so you can get that very nicely. And yeah. So that's it for this review. I'll be coming out with more reviews later, and see you next time.